What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at my champion stage pick'ems. Now, if you watch the legend stage pick'ems, you're going to see that we're still stuck on a silver coin because things didn't go really well. So this is my legend stage. We got 3 out of 5 because who could have imagined that Navi, Ince, and G2 would all fail to qualify for it? I'm sure a very small percentage of people out there have somehow gotten through this. I think Londers went through it and said it perfectly. There were some safer options you could have done. Like if you did pick Heroic 3-0 and took the risk, that's fair. I mentioned in the other video that Furia had the potential to be an 0-3 team, and I opted for Gamer Legion instead. I should have picked Furia, man. They went 0-3. Gamer Legion are through to the playoffs. Overall, when you really look at it, I know I took a risk with the Into the Breach 3-0, but that's because we wanted the safe picks in the advancement slots. But Into the Breach qualified. I told you guys they were qualified, so maybe if I put them in instead of 9 on the 3-0 and just took a random risk on the 3-0, that would have been better. But even then, that would have still only got me 4 out of 5 because so many upsets. So let me know how your Legend Stage pick'ems went in the comments down below. I said that I hoped it wouldn't be similar to Rio, and Rio was Challenger Stage was easy to predict. The bracket for playoffs was easy to predict, but Legend Stage was a chaos, and that's what cost people the diamond coins. I think we've had the similar thing again. And I think when you look at the Champion Stage bracket, how it lines up tells you how chaotic this event has been. 4 of the 8 teams here are technically deemed Tier 2 teams, if you will. Into the Breach, Apex, Gamer Legion, and Monte were not classed. They wouldn't have been classed as Tier 1 teams coming into this event. So 4 of the final 8 are in that. And now, I think a lot of people are doing the sort of pick'ems that they think should happen. So very quickly, like if no more upsets were to continue, this is what we're probably going to have as the bracket. Like, if there were no more upsets, Monte Gamer Legion is kind of like this coin flip because it is the 2 Tier 2 teams against each other. Monte have, like, Gamer Legion been clutching up and getting through. I think Monte have enough. But, like, realistically, you're thinking, if there's no more upsets, the bracket should look like this. FaZe, although they had a big comeback against Navi, they'd probably fall short against Heroic. They've already lost to Heroic this event as well. Monte Gamer Legion's the coin flip, but it doesn't matter anyway because Heroic's going to beat whoever they play in the semi-final. Liquid should be Apex, but we'll just watch Apex just show how strong they are through challengers and legends with the ability to win when it matters. And then you'd hope that Vitality, with the form ZywOo's in, playing on stage in Paris, their home major, you'd assume they can beat Into the Breach. And then they go on to beat Liquid, and then we get Heroic Vitality final. And then you probably put, I think Vitality obviously beat Heroic at Rio. The last time Heroic lost in Rio, and someone else has made this point, I can't remember who it was. They lost in Rio against Outsiders, but they went on to win the next event, which was the Blast Fall final. They've lost at Rio, the event before this, to Vitality. They have potential to have revenge against Vitality on their home stage to finally sort of break that curse. I know they won the fall final, but there's this running curse that Heroic can't win. Like, I can't win a big event, or can't win big events consistently. So I think you essentially, people are banking on this Heroic Vitality matchup to have the best grand final possible. I think given like the Rio results, everything going on storyline wise, that probably is, especially with like Nico and G2 and Simple and Navi being eliminated and stuff. However, you can go for this pick'ems if you want. I think if you're still in the chance of a diamond coin, this is the safe pick for pick'ems. But safe didn't work in Legend Stage, and I'm going to die on the hill of UK CSGO here. So, I still think, so this is what I'm going to place in, and I'm going to keep as my pick'ems. Heroic beat FaZe. Gamer Legion Monte continues to be, as I said, this coin flip of Tier 2. I'm going to run with Monte, and as I say, I think regardless of whoever wins this, Heroic will get to the final. I think Apex are going to upset Liquid. Liquid obviously had an insane series against Into the Breach. Obviously, Liquid were 0-2 in Challenger Stage, brought it back to 3-2. They then qualified through Legends 3-1. They have the potential to repeat Cloud9 in starting a major 0-2. The only other NA team to win a major, start 0-2 and go on to win the whole thing. But I think Apex are just showing how strong they can be. I think Liquid falter. And then I'm putting Into the Breach to beat Vitality. And there are some sound reasonings for this. And those reasons I sent to a friend actually this morning. So I believe, and like, as much as I'm running on the UK bias, I believe there is a chance Into the Breach can beat Vitality. Because they've beaten FaZe, Ince, and Fnatic to get here. So they haven't just got here by luck. They have beaten 2 of the teams, or sorry, 1 team that was in the top 5 expected to win the event, beating FaZe. Obviously, they're still in the event. They play Heroic. Ince went 3-0 in Challenger Stage. We're becoming a dark horse for people. Ended up going to lose. Fnatic, people didn't have, I'd say, overly high expectations for the event, but still tier 1 professional organization that they beat in a 2-2 game, which none of them really had the experience of. They went in there, had the confidence, held the nerve, and beat them. Went last map, made the comeback, demolished them on overpass Vertigo. So they can do that. Like, it is clear they can win these games. Vitality have had an extra couple of days off, which won't make too much difference. It won't be as drastic a change as like the Challengers into Legends, but we witnessed teams that competed in Challengers versus teams that automatically went through to Legends. The teams that were automatically in Legends they didn't play as much CS in the run-up, had a bit of a slower start. There's a chance that impacts the teams like Heroic and Vitality that went 3-0 and have had an extra couple of days just chilling. And the ultimate thing is, Vitality have this pressure of performing in Paris on their home stage. And we've witnessed multiple times where Vitality crumble under pressure. We've witnessed Apex as an in-game leader just crack and have this mentality crumble in like important games. So I think the combination of both of those could be a huge problem for Vitality. If Interbricks win first map, for example, and it's a tilting map, like Vitality could lose the series 2-0, and I want to say that now. Obviously, I could be wrong. You guys can come back and shout at me in the comments. Heroic beat Monty. Then we have Apex and Into the Breach would be the second semi-final. I have Into the Breach to win this. These two teams did play in the first round of Legend Stage. Apex won 16-10 after having a 12-3 start in the game. Into the Breach were one of those Legends teams that got the auto-qualifier and just started really, really slow. But I think best of 3 against Apex, the current form, if they beat Vitality as well, they win this. And then, you know what? Into the Breach are going to win the major. Into the Breach beat Heroic in the grand final. Heroic's curse continues of struggling in the big events. We're going to have 3 Heroic players just go missing. And they're going to crumble. Into the Breach are going to win the major. I'm locking in for UKCS right now. Obviously, I showed you guys at the start if you still have a chance of Diamond, realistically what you should go for, which was Heroic winning it and being a Heroic and Vitality final. I have no chance of getting the coin, which you'll see. Like, I am silver coin. Obviously, I can get an extra souvenir token if I manage to get the correct pick'ems for the champion stage. But you know what? I am just, at this point, I'm fully committed on the hill. I was one of the few people that I'm aware of that said Into the Breach would go through and get to the stage. So, at this point, I'm committing to the guys going all the way. They've been playing some good CS. And you know what? With how the event's been so far, with the upsets we've witnessed, some of those being caused by Into the Breach themselves, and then, like, some of the scenarios that exist around Vitality possibly crumbling, Heroic having this curse of not winning a major. Everything is on the card right now. So, you guys can blame me in the comments for this pick if you want to. But this is what I'm going to run with for my pick'ems for the champion stage. Let me know in the comments down below who you have down to win the Paris major and to put their name in the history book of winning the final major of CSGO. Unfortunately, we couldn't lead you guys to the Diamond Coin success because of the chaos of Legend stage. But pick'ems are for fun. It's been a good run along. Hopefully, Into the Breach going to win the major, and I get 5 souvenir tokens, and then I'll open all my souvenir tokens on stream and post a video for you guys. But hit the like button if you enjoyed this one, hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. Thank you very much for watching, we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.